Wambo. Yan to Wagwan, Professor Yanta, what Wagwan. My sister speaking of the atmosphere. I met them, turn my back in a ball, full ball head. After me, they cherish my little beard and thing, and the blouse and skirt, Baba man, the era. Just speak it in the atmosphere. You know, long man, I go look for my sister. I grow my beard and everything, and I say, yes, praise God, we're turn back, we're going to, we're turn Rasta now. I say, so the Baba man do me, because I'm my sister, just speak it in the atmosphere, and watch it. Man cut off my locks. Ellis, sister, greetings. Love, love, big up yourself. Big up yourself, love. I see you come in the thing here more than once. Big up yourself. Oh, you, sounds good. Tea hot, man. Tea hot. Let's see what I'm going on. So I have to be careful when I see it. Sister said, Uncle sister will follow me. So this beard thing fit you now, brother. Make you look too older than you is. And not long after my leave there, so I'm getting to the barber. The man cut off my locks. But I say good still. So it go. So freedom sister now. Freedom is not a church going person, but my freedom. Can't just imagine if she go to church and she open her mouth. What she would have, what the power what come out of her. Hmm? Look what she did make happen to me. I lose my locks. Now I don't look like a rasta. Look what my sister make happen to me. I need to call her. I need to wake her up out her bed now, 4 o'clock in Jamaica. 4. I need to wake my sister up out her bed and say, yo, sister, look what you do to me. But then I grow my locks. Beard I grow. But look, like an elder now in the Rasta thing. Can't make out that name there. Ab- Abdullah. Big up yourself. Abdullah King, big up yourself. Yes, indeed. You see, so I can't pronounce the first part. But I say lower the end of love as pin love love. And this sister too. Greetings to you. Yes, indeed. I wonder if my tea ready if it brew, if you're ready. So, yeah. So go on, yeah. It's been nice already. We need one. Please go wait up your nose and we'll drain this over this. Please wait up in the try to it and add a booklet. Get wet. Drink clove tea with fever grass. Clove with fever grass tea you consume this morning. My words are break up. I would like to use the word morning. If I drink clove with fever grass tea, it have a nice fragrance. Clove fever grass. Wow, beautiful. Take your time. Bon appetit. Rasta man. Island Grill. Only good vibes. Yes, I go and stop on the tea before it get cold, you know. Yeah, man, tea must be drink on empty stomach to get the real benefits from it. Burn off what to burn off inside of you. The other day, do a research. Tea is good for heart health, It have a whole heap of benefits in anti-inflammatory and it also fight the C, the big C. Drink up on a tea, my friends. Tea is good. Your people as a tea are good. So, how much years since mankind upon Earth, over different centuries and years and whatever you want to call it, we drink tea before we get so modernized. We can see each other upon phone. You understand? Before mankind know about cell phone, drink on the tea. Yeah, man. Fever grass with clove. Can't get enough of this aroma coming up out of the cup in my nostrils. So beautiful, so lovely. Oh, I wish what would I bridge a name? Whenever come over the US, what would I bridge a name? Say nice bridge. It's long, very long. I'm supposed to know the bridge I may attack. It have cable wire on it go across, so it seems like a long bridge. Yeah. Not for New York, it's a bridge there, New York or what. Uh, New York, New York. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Some to my, just give some to my ancestors, Them can't get some of the tea too. Yeah, we just give some to our ancestors. Mm. On on Yanta. Or go on Yanta. Yes, remember for hit the thumbs up button there. This to go all about the place. Yes, indeed. So I'll go on, yeah. If you ever start from the how are you? I'm doing well. My e-bike no want to start. I'm on a charge up. Purchased it yesterday afternoon and ride it to work. We try start it several times, it not start. So I said, what? It carry me to work. I'm fully charged. It's a brand new something, but it seemed like I don't know the people now go charge it and give it to you. So I have to go find myself back at that location then and tell them, say, oh, this blowers and scrape bike, a brand new e-bike. It not good. Something wrong with it. Or it not start. Yeah, man, we're doing well. The Most High God is great. That's why it's God tell other people say, we know so God is great. God is the greatest. And we have to be thankful. Yeah, me say my brothers and sisters, fellow YouTubers, playing them part, Cameron family, big up on yourself. Dream Life TV, big up yourself. Foul Wildlife TV, big up yourself. Junior Lifestyle and Cooking, big up yourself too. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, big up the Cameron family. I want to see them out there do them thing. Go down to some place, but go down to some place. People that need help and thing. And then go down there. Dream Life TV and others. Drop off some package, care package, some clothing. I think it was a Sunday or the day before the Sunday, something like so. But just I get the chance to watch a video, and they even brought chicken, so people get much more than chicken, rice, and oil, and what what is needed to cook a meal for the day, plus other other stuff, the water, and so forth. Hey, go on, my sister Charity. Bless up yourself. I hear you sing Wamba Wamba. Na 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 Wamba Wamba. Yes, I. You know which time watch it? Mela dance to Wamba Wamba. The bird cage. Go on, my sister. How you doing? Look what my biological sister do to me. After my day, I grow my locks, grow my beard, and I go up her house, go check her and say, yo, sister, what go on long time and I see you. That my biological sister will follow me, you know. And she's not a church person, but she believe in a God still. But why? She taught the word into being and watch it. I go check the barber after I talk to my sister, and the barber man cut off my locks. Look what my sister do to me. I can call her and wake up a bird cage, you see. My sister, okay, she said, my sister Charity from Kenya said, greetings, dear host. How are you doing? I'm doing great because Yahweh is the greatest. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. Sometimes we talk, we not know if you understand because sometimes we speak in Jamaican, so sometimes you don't understand what I say. I'm good and I thank you for visiting my channel today. Yeah, man, you're welcome too, my dear sister Charity. The time right now in Kingston, Jamaica is 4:23, and let us see what time it is down there in Kenya, my favorite African country. It is 12:23 in the afternoon down there in Kenya because they are 8 hours ahead of Jamaica. Wow. Yes, indeed. I'm always hear Sister Charity singing Wamba Wamba. Yeah, so she's nice. She has a nice voice, and your English is so unique. No, because we mix it, speak straight English, we mix it, we give it a Jamaican Creole. So it is a mixture. It is a mixture. But you see, if you have to be you get to understand the Jamaican Creole, you will understand. But what I say, we're not talking anything strange, we still speak English, but we speak broken English. Yeah, we're not get straight the Queen's English or American English. Yeah, man. Okay. Let's see what I go on. Oh, but there's I read something from the word of God himself. Excuse me. See, we still a rock to the wamba wamba. The song still in my head, Sister Charity. First John chapter 4 verse 7. Let us continue loving one another because love is from God. Beautiful. First John chapter 4 verse 7. Let us continue loving one another because love is from God. I think now you understand my Swahili song because you have known a lot of Swahili. Yes, I do. I do. I just need to practice some more. Need to practice some more. I'm getting there. Praise be to God. I don't take it. I don't take it anything when I learn for granted. You know. I don't take it for granted. Like Bafu, Jakuni, Ua. Mm, wow. These are the words in Basakog. Bafu, bathroom, Jakuni, kitchen, Ua, and so forth. Yeah, man, we'll get there by the grace of God. Yes. When the Apostle Paul, we're getting to the word here, when the Apostle Paul was discussing faith, hope, and love, he concluded by saying that the greatest of these qualities is love. Uh, First Corinthians chapter 13, verse 30, it says, now, however, these three remain faith, hope, love, but the greatest of these is love. Wow. Thank you for the hearts emoji, and I see you were laughing. Thank you so much. SS, come on. Thank you so much. Yes, so why could Paul say this question? In the future, we will no longer need to have faith in God's promises about his new world or hope that those promises will be fulfilled because they will already be realized. But how will we always need to hear sorry, but how will we need to have love for Yahweh and for people? In fact, our love for them will keep growing forever. Also, love identifies us as true followers of true followers of Christ. Yahshua told his apostles, by this all will know that you are my disciples if you have love among yourselves. LG, love God. I know that abbreviation. John chapter 13, verse 35. Let's see what it says. GIG, God is good. Yes, indeed. He certainly is. John chapter 13, verse 35 says, "By this all will know that you are my disciples, if you have love among yourselves." Further, having love for one another keeps us united. The Apostle Paul called love a perfect bond of union, found in Colossians chapter 3, verse 14. But besides all these things, clothe yourselves with love, for it is a perfect bond of union. Wow. When we show love for one another, we show our love for Yahweh, our God. Wow. Such a beautiful text here. And that's in First John chapter 4, verse 21. Let me quote it. It says, "And we have this commandment from him, that whoever loves God must also love his brother." That is true. Because we can't say we love God and we hate our fellow man or woman despite their race. That is, can't say that. Quote it again. First John chapter 4, verse 21. And we have this commandment from him, that whoever loves God must also love his brother. Wow, such a beautiful article, you know. And as I quoted a lot of passages from the from the holy writings, let's continue to examine the scriptures, read the word of God and meditate on these words as they comfort our soul, you know, draw us ever closer to our Heavenly Father. And as we continue to show love towards our brothers, and much love and respect to all of you out there who are making donations and contributions to my fellow Jamaicans who were hard hit by Hurricane Melissa, Category 5 hurricane. We, I, I appreciate, and I'm saying much love and respect, Tyrese and others, other Jamaicans like Spice, Vibes Cartel, Buju Banton. You don't know, we give thanks to them and other overseas persons. Thank you, thank you, thank you all. Much love and respect again. Yeah, man. Happy, I have to do that. Yes, also, I big up the Cameron family as well and Dream Life. I don't know if I mentioned the name right. Island, something like Dream Life TV, something like so. And the Cameron family, big up on yourself, because I saw them, going to the nooks and cranny in St. Elizabeth, the place where, because they're so far away from Black River, the, the Cameron family left from St. Catherine and go into St. Elizabeth to distribute care packages and clothing, water, stuff for the kids them, stuff for adults, and gave them food stuff to cook for the day. Give thanks and praises. Blessings to you all. Yes, so this has been the end to the first section of you know, our thing here, but we'll continue. We'll, we'll take up a new thing where we'll read from the dailies, you know, what is transpiring in my island of Jamaica. Yeah, man. Thank you so much for the flying hearts. I appreciate it so much. Yes, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I appreciate. Okay, I didn't get to ask my sister Charity how is she doing. How is my sister Charity doing down there in my favorite Kenyan? Kenya is my favorite African country. Yeah. Oh, what this cat say? Okay, it's something. So you can't stop at the gate for a while in the outside on the road. And what him see, but him approach what him say. I wonder if it's a rat. I know them cat, whether big or small, them have good vision, you know. So I say something, and then he say, so I go for it. I'm watching on the monitor. You stop again, some distance on the gate, and I look, kind of back up the road, but him stop. Don't know what the cat see. Him look behind him. As him turn, you can see the glare of his eye and turn back, looking forward. You are welcome. It's me here with the flying art. Okay, thank you so much. And how are you doing? You asked me how I'm doing, and I told you that I am great. I am good. Thank you so much. How are you, my sister? I think you did answer, you know. I think you did answer, but was so excited when when I say, okay, you did say I am good, and thank you for visiting. Okay, China. Yeah, one. Yes, indeed. We give thanks. All right, so we'll go looking at the daily. Which one have I read from? We could start from the observer here and see what I go on. Do-do-do-do-do. Refresh the page. Oliver Samuels premieres The Prodigal Picnic in Us. Okay, Oliver Samuel is a Jamaican comedian. Um, Lovers Leap concert series repur- repurposed for aid. Let's see, I can't make out everybody, but from Left Business and Planning Director of Lovers Leap, owner, Ro, Marketing and Communication Director of Lovers Leap, Jason Ricketts, CEO, uh, top Jamaican Edward Hines, and music manager, entrepreneur Ramesh. Uh, okay. So these are people in the music thing there. The article says the Lovers Leap Lighthouse series show, which was originally scheduled for October 25, will pros- proceed at a later date as a charity event to aid in rebuilding the attraction as well as to contribute to others in need. The benefit concert will still feature headlines headliners Marcia Griffiths, Tanya Stevens. These are Jamaican artists, um, reggae artists. As it is known, we haven't decided on a venue yet, but we may very well consider our own property as we have started to clean up the cleanup process. And we'll focus, we foresee an overwhelming support for this initiative given the caring nature of the Jamaican people. We are doing for this, we are doing this for the people. Jason Ricketts, Marketing and Communication Director at Lovers Leap Attraction, told the Jamaica Observer. St. Elizabeth was one of the hardest hit parishes during the passage of Hurricane Melissa on October 28. Lovers Leap suffers tremendous infrastructural damages, again after ravaging from damage caused by a hurricane in 2024, adding that the people of St. Elizabeth have remained resilient. Ricketts note that he, alongside other entertainment stakeholders, has been giving back to the affected communities while planning ahead. We are currently doing an assessment to ensure a proper planned event can be executed. We, the directors, have taken the decision to transform it into a charity project to raise funds to help rebuild Lovers Leap Attraction and to continue assisting the people within the communities badly affected. Just a day after the storm, let me scroll down some more. Yes, this was the day after the storm. We were in the districts. We saw unreachable handing care packages and issuing hot meals. We found this necessary to do as these are people who usually support us during normal times. Many thanks to Sans team, to Ramesh Entertainment who assisted. He said tickets that were purchased ahead of the original date will remain um, valid. Promoters have also included a refund option for patrons who would like to go the route or to offer the proceeds towards charity. And you see a big truck behind him there. Look, it's foresee an overwhelming support. As you know, there's a picture with him and for this initiative given so forth, the caring nature of Jamaican people. And there's a picture of probably the venue that's, here, the Lobo Sleep area. You can see like it was an era, you know, damaged at the Lobo Sleep attraction after the passage of Hurricane Melissa. End of article. Yes, I'll continue finding one and two articles to look at. Let's see what the Minister of Health is saying there. Unsafe to eat. 5,661 kilograms of food condemned after Melissa. 5,661 kilograms of food condemned after Melissa. Let's get into the article. You see a picture there with the Minister of Health and Wellness giving an update on the damages done by Hurricane Melissa and so forth. The article, let's get into it. It says the Public Health Department has condemned 5,661 kilograms of food in the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa, which has left several southwestern parishes with little or no electricity since its impact Jamaica on October 28th. The food was ordered destroyed after 5,052 food handling establishments were ascertained. The Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Tufton, disclosed in Parliament on Tuesday, that's yesterday. Tufton, in a ministerial statement, gave an update on the damage of the health sector and the government response. Large farms and food processing farms were visited and continued to be monitored to ensure that unsafe food is procured from the country's food supplies chain to prevent the outbreak of foodborne diseases, said Tufton. He assured that safety interventions will be strengthened in the coming weeks as greater access is gained into communities that were marooned and unreachable. For his part, opposition spokesman on health, Dr. Alfred Dawes, while stressing that the country must stand united in its response, and warned that vigilance must be maintained to prevent the outbreak of disease. Okay, Terry. Okay, greetings to you. Let's continue our reading. I address this noble house, and the push right past years ago. I don't know, my screen the other day, it's some little spot, so I can't get to it. I address this noble house today in response to the Honorable Minister's statement not to criticize or engage in a rebuttal, but to recognize first of all the hard work of the team at the Ministry of Health and the regional health authorities during this once in 700 years event, and the argument, the call for unity, empathy, and commitment to the conditions here of our brothers and sisters most impacted by Hurricane Melissa, Dawes said. He added that while debate will continue as to how prepared the country was for the Category 5 hurricane, history taught us that plug natural disasters. We cannot fully prepare for natural disasters, but we have the window of opportunity today to prepare for and possibly avert a public health disaster in the coming months, he said. A medical doctor by trade indoors, A member of parliament for St. Catherine South Eastern said that dynamics, sorry, that dengue, he was naming out some, diseases, diarrhea, dengue, leptospirosis, and typhoid are already present in Jamaica. Malaria, yellow fever, cholera are possible where people are living under tarpaulins, you know, drinking water, drinking river water, and they're open to defecation. He said, wow, we have a once in a lifetime opportunity to fix not just healthcare, but the social determinants, detriments of the health. We must do it as one people together, he added. However, Tufton told the House that the, the health ministry has so far received no unusual reports of outbreaks of diseases in the wake of Hurricane Melissa. He said surveillance teams within the public health system, excuse me, have been actively monitoring the health trends with special attention to waterborne and vector-borne illnesses that often emerge after such weather events. The ministry continues to urge citizens to practice proper hygiene, use safe water sources, and to promptly report any symptoms of illness to the nearest health facility, he encouraged. Tufton also shared that a rapid infrastructural assessment has revealed that there has been extensive damage to the health infrastructure across the island, and he said the ministry response cover the will cover shoots like a kind of jump. I read through my scroll go up like jump and miss something. Response will cover these phases. Okay, yeah. The first phase being the relief phase that involve the re- reinstallment of health services, the savings of lives, and the prevention of disease. Phase 1 will occur over 3 months, while Phase 2 of the program has the objective to re-establishing all health services to pre-hurricane level. Phase 3 is our reconstruction phase where we rebuild back better, Tufton said, before displaying a map which showed that the areas managed by the Southern Regional Health Authority and the Northern Regional Health Authority and the Western Regional Health Authority bore the brunt of Melissa's fury. These regions covered the parishes of St. Elizabeth, Clarendon, Manchester, St. James, Hanover, Westmoreland, St. Anne, and Trelawney. Tufton told the House that the seven hospitals on the southern and western belt of the island experienced catastrophic damages to roofs infrastructure. These facilities include Black River in St. Elizabeth, Noel Holmes in Hanover, Falmouth in Trelawney, Cornwall Regional in St. James, South Lamar in Westmoreland, and St. Anne's Bay in St. Anne. He said the Bellevue Hospital in Kingston also suffered Damages during the passage of hurricane included roofing system failure, damage to um, biomedical equipment, electrical and sanitation, and the storm water system. Based on the assessment, operations have been re-established in St. Anne's Bay Regional Hospital with the exception of the let's scroll up a little bit so we can see properly the rear department, the delivery department or dietary department. Okay. However, Cornwall Regional has lost beds capacity of about 200. Falmouth Hospital has lost 65% of its roof and several damages to laboratory, um, radiological services. South Lamar Hospital had 65% roof damages, along with other um, flooding, flood damaging, and storm surge. To date, about 50% of the roof of the Cornwall Regional has been reinstalled. Hey, my Auntie Lissimo, greetings, how are you? And she says, Auntie Lissimo says, hello, Jeremy. And she waves and she put up heart emojis and charity high, like 8 thumbs up. Okay, wow. We are seeing 7 from this angle and 8 from the next angle. Thank you so much, dear, my dear. Thank you all so much. Greetings to you all. Let me refresh my page. You know, just a gonna uh, a little thing, started on the little thing from the other day, reading from the daily, the Observer and the Gleaner here. Yes, so let's get back into it. All right, to finish off the article, to show which 50% of roofing and coverage has been reinstalled. Tufton said Black River Hospital has seen the most significant damage, with the facility being decommissioned in the short term. A field hospital has since been established on the compound, and compound one has been established in Falmouth, and another is to be set up in South Lamar. He also said that the country's efforts at primary care reform have been significantly disrupted, with more than 100 health centers across the 4 regional health authorities experiencing damage, including roads, fencing, water damage. This, Tufton note, has severely impacted service delivery to the population. Oops, let me go up a little bit. I'm kind of jump too far with my scrolling here. Let me see. All right, yes. Our primary healthcare system is the bedrock of our service. As such, the ministry is of the mindset that services are restored in the shortest period of time, the minister said. He said healthcare professionals have aligned themselves to this mission and already dispute despite the challenges being faced in these facilities. Attendance at work now average 79%. This, he explained, as enable critical primary care services for maternal and child health, HIV treatment and care, and immunization and other uh, critical services to be re-established in approximately 30% of damaged facilities. Overall, phase one of the response has five components. These include rapid assessment of all health facilities, the repair and mobilization of health infrastructure to restore, restore basic services and mass environment health mitigation actions, psychological and mental health intervention, and staff welfare action. Wow, so they showed a section of this is an aerial uh, photo shot of one of the section of South Lamar Public General Hospital, which was extensively damaged during the passage of Hurricane Melissa. So they showed you this looked like a ward, a total ward, got destroyed, roof and gone, and it looked like a. You can see the damages from the aerial footage right here, like a photograph. End of article. Wow. All right, so from darkness to lights, let's see what's going on here. JPS restores 64% of customers reconnected to 2 weeks after Hurricane Melissa. 2 weeks after Hurricane Melissa onslaught on Jamaica, 64% of the Jamaica Public Service customers now have electricity restored. The firm's president and CEO Lou Grant revealed Tuesday while promising to provide detailed restoration timelines for the remaining affected areas by the end of this week. Speaking at a special press briefing called by the government to give updates on the ongoing recovery efforts, Grant described the restoration complete as far as a solid achievement given the scale of the destruction. He noted that more than 300,000 customers have been reconnected since Hurricane Melissa left a large section of the island without power. However, he noted that the devastation caused by the storm was far worse on the ground than any aerial view could capture. Okay, I'm here. How are you? I'm doing great, Auntie Lizzie. You've been you running for a while. Okay, thank you so much, Auntie Lizzie. Blessings and peace, Auntie Lizzie. Bless up yourself. Jumbo, Asante. Let me see now. So I had an opportunity first hand this weekend to go to the Western region, and let me tell you, it's a different thing when you see it in person than when you see it from a helicopter. It's truly a devastation, Grant said. But despite the immense damage, he assured that JPS remains committed to restoring power to all customers as quickly as possible. You must have recalled that I shared that prior to, to the hurricane, we brought in 71 overseas line workers. I am pleased to share that since the passage of the hurricane, we have brought in additionally more than 200 line workers to help with the safe and timely restoration. In addition to that, we are also bringing in an additional vehicles, bucket trucks, hole digging trucks that are expected to be here this weekend. This will also be a key resource to help in ex- expediting, expediting or restoration activities safely and timely, he announced. Grant noted that while teams have made significant progress in the eastern and central parishes, the levels of destruction in the west has forced the company to go beyond simple repairs. It's a redesign and rebuild of core facilities. We have seen whereby landslides have caused poles and other infrastructure to be significantly damaged. Frankly, we have to now reroute some of our facilities and redesign to facilitate restoration. The good news is we are making progress. Our strategy is to first restore critical services to our hospitals and water pumps and town centers in these key economic zones, he said. However, he highlighted several key successes, including the restoration of power to Cornwall Regional Hospital in St. James, St. Anne's Bay Hospital in Ocherius, uh, Port and Duns, Duns River Falls, Ocherius Port and Duns River Falls. Okay, both in St. Anne. So, okay, to the port in Ocherius and Duns River Falls, both in St. Anne. Yes, okay, get it now. Grant also pointed to significant advances in St. Elizabeth, where JPS managed to restore electricity to Junction Southfield, but did this by doing some creative things on the distribution system to facilitate St. Elizabeth being supplied from Manchester. There is, however, a limitation to that as we build out in St. Elizabeth to a stage now. Thereby, to go further, you will need critical high voltage transmission to be restored, and that has been significantly damaged, he said. Okay, Antilism put up peace sign there. Thank you so much. In St. James, he said the company has already restored electricity to several major facilities, helping to jumpstart the local economy. We have also restored some significant NWC National Water Commission pumps in the parish of St. James, Catherine Mount, and Reading's NWC pumps are now in service. We have also restored the Fairview Shopping Center and the Fairview community in St. James. So those people now are seeing the light, Grant reported. Among the most symbolic milestone, he said, was the restoration of electricity in Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay. He further announced that Falmouth Trelawney would soon see electricity return to key locations. This week, power will be in Trelawney. We will have power in Falmouth Town, Falmouth Hospital, also, where- whereby we are supporting the return of cruise ships to that particular pier. He promises adding the power will be in Hanover and Westmoreland in the next 2 weeks. As the company continues, yes, as the company continues, Grant pledged transparency and consistency in communication and promising a more detailed parish by parish restoration update later this week. We reassured that we are committed to steadfast and strategic in our restoration activities. We are making progress as we make greater progress with our damage assessment. And by the end of this week, we will be giving you more detailed updates in terms of restoration timelines and parishes and communities, he said. There's a picture of him and end of article. All right, so government to roll out temporary homes for hurricane victims. Oh, and could read that one here, then we're going to what's the article about fresh sours. Good. All right. So, Information Minister Senator Dr. Donna Morris Dixon has revealed that the government is moving to provide temporary housing for families displaced by Hurricane Melissa, promising that the facilities will be safe, dignified, and built to last. Speaking Tuesday at the almost daily special press briefing at the office of the Prime Minister, where the government gives updates on its response to the hurricane, Maurice Dixon said the administration is working urgently to address the needs of Jamaicans who lost their homes during Category 5 hurricane while ensuring that the solutions offered are both humane and practical. There are several individuals and families who have been displaced because of the hurricane. Now we have them in shelters, but that's not the best facility. And I have seen children in shelters running around, and it's not the best environment. So the government is looking to at temporary housing facilities that can really honor the dignity of these people, because if we were in the same position, we would want to have a facility that we felt honored, honored our dignity. And so what we would want for ourselves is what we would want for our people, she said. According to the minister, cabinet has already begun examining proposals for temporary housing units that could be deployed swiftly across the most affected parishes. We are looking at something that is good for the people, not just throwing up something for individuals to go, and so those conversations are ongoing, and we have already gotten some queries, quotations in terms of what different options there are around the world. We are getting some international support in terms of what has worked, what has been used is elsewhere, and so we are working through that, she added. Morris Nixon also said cabinet has acted swiftly to address the housing crisis created by the hurricane, starting with a comprehensive review of the damage. The first thing you have to do is review your assessment. You need to know how many people are affected. You need to know what levels of damage is, and that is exactly being done right now. So we have teams out there doing the damage assessment, she explained. She emphasized that the new housing plan will not be a one size fits all approach, but noted that the government is designing a range of options to suit the different types of families. You have to you have to have that number of those who need the temporary facilities. You also need to know what size it is, in mainly single people or it is big families. Some homes that were done or has been destroyed may have had 3 or 4 families living on that one piece of property, she explained. Morris Dixon also disclosed that some of the proposed housing units could be delivered to Jamaica within 30 days, depending on manufacturing timeline. However, she stressed that the government is not willing to compromise or on quality in order to move faster. We don't want to just have them feel like they are just a charity cause. That's not what we are about. We are about giving people decent houses, she said. Some also made clear, she also made clear that the government's goal is to ensure that the new structures are safe and durable, capable of withstanding future weather events. We want some we want something that is not going to fall apart when a heavy gust of wind comes or rain falls. I heard people speaking about tents. I mean, that is obviously something that every community that's gone through this kind of disaster has looked at, and we have looked at it too. But as I said, we want to make sure that whatever we are doing is semi-permanent, and that's actually structural sound for for those families to live in. End of article. Hmm. Well, it's my time up from right, so I have to go shift my position. No, I have to go shift my position. I have to go shift my position from right here. So I have to go complete the digital, and I have to complete the floor. Why it up here? So the signal is the volume. I look a minuscule hill, not even a big hill, and signal will give me a problem most of the time. I have to switch of position. Alright, don't be shy. Me, oh my, I'm gonna tell you why. You're so attractive. Why you behaving like this? Deep inside, maybe there's no reason to hide. Oh my, baby, baby, don't be shy. Oh me, oh my, I'm gonna tell you why. Oh me, oh my, pretty baby, don't be shy. Oh me, oh my. You look so fine with him. Yes, indeed. Red bonnet silk. Yes, that's you don't say your love is my love and my love is your love. It will take an eternity to break us. Yes, indeed, my people. Oh my goodness. Let's see. This is something I saw an article that's captured my eyes. Right. They said fresh showers could set back relief operations. My gosh. Relief operations in northern and western Jamaica could face setbacks this week as the Office of Disaster Preparedness Emergency Management (ODPEM) says intermittent showers, thunderstorms, and gusty winds have been forecast through to Thursday, and Director General of ODPM Commander Alvin Gale said that expected weather could slow ongoing recovery efforts in several parishes still reeling from the destruction caused by Hurricane Melissa 2 weeks ago. The expected rains could also prove uncomfortable for hundreds of Jamaicans whose houses were slapped off their roofs or stripped off their roofs. The, the current weather, yeah, I think that with unbalance it does fall on. Don't try to catch it, but couldn't catch. Got unbalance. Just messed up as well. That's a touch it up, but it's messed up as well. So here, it's got that's the time. Remember a hero. Crash. There we go. Sorry, I'm a people. Never eat last night. A piece of hunger just come down upon me. Some say I hot up some food and eat it, yeah, man.